Martin is director and coordinator with the River Tree Faith and Commitment Partnership. He's going to join us now to explain what's going on. Hi, Jim.
Hi, Fawn. Good to talk to you again.
Good to talk to you. We're usually talking about something else, but this time you've got a partnership to talk about.
Yes, we're pretty excited with the efforts that we've been making and successes with the effort, and we've got 2 or 3 things that we're working on. But the number one thing is that we are working with legislators and hopefully the state leadership to and of course our Army Recruitment Command folks in Missouri and Kansas to promote and get passage of a state civic seal of recognition for Missouri.
Okay, and when you say that, what is the seal for? What do they have to do to achieve seal ship? I don't know what the word is, to obtain the seal.
So this is something that is similar to what some other states have put in place, but it is to recognize a level of commitment and of educational achievement on the part of our graduating seniors.
Okay.
And it stipulates particular courses and types of courses that are civics courses, history courses, social studies courses, and also, as I kind of touched on, efforts that our youth would be making in the community to work with organizations such as, let's say, veterans organizations or other civic organizations such as Rotary or what have you, to make an impact in the community. In other words, to show that they're committed to the community and interested in that effort.
Yeah, so morals and ethics and all of the things that used to be required to graduate. Do you expect them to have to do that?
Well, that is, and this is, we know I'm a retired educator, and I know that, first of all, our schools, our high schools, are really have been inundated with a lot of, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. You can't do this, you can't do that.
A lot of bull crap. They've been inundated with a lot of bull crap.
Yeah, to be honest.
Yeah.
And so the fact is, to impose something else on them is not a good thing. So what we want to do is really make this something focused on the students and on any sponsors that they can get within the community to encourage their efforts to achieve the state civic seal. But if and when, and we expect passage in the next legislative session, which would be May of next year, we think this will be an incentive for our schools to put some things in place in their curriculum that would allow their students to achieve that civic seal.
Okay. So you're attempting to get this passed through the Missouri legislative leadership with the governor and all these other people. Where are you at in the process?
Actually, we had our local state representative in the Perryville, St. Genevieve area, who was the sponsor, Brian Wolfen, and this past year, and so he was a freshman and just getting his getting on the ground and getting moving. But by the end of the session, we had the support of the head of the House Speaker, and we've got folks in the Senate on board. And this year, or this coming year, we will have as a co-sponsor one of the folks that are in the House Education Committee, and no relation, but his name is Representative John Martin, and he is out of Columbia. So we've got co-sponsors. We've got folks in the Senate that have committed to help ensure passage, including Senator Berger, who I've worked with for a number of years, and so we feel pretty confident that we'll get passage in 2026.
Okay. And then when would you start? Would you have like a ceremony for the people who qualified, or what would this culminate as?
Well, we would see it being a certificate from the state at graduation, stipulating that they have achieved a state civic seal. Mm-hmm. And as part of the legislation, there is in addition to encouraging sponsorship of, let's say, the students' efforts to achieve the state seal upon graduation, there would be there's an incentive to encourage those sponsors to incentivize scholarships or grants for the students as they move on to a college education.
Okay. And then you want people to be a River Tree partner as well, right?
Oh, we very much need. Well, I mentioned the efforts are going to be required of schools, so we very much need schools to come on board as we move forward. We need other organizations, civic organizations, veterans organizations. Actually, one of our really strong supporters is former Director of Revenue and State Senator and Representative Wayne Wallingford, mm-hmm. and he spoke at the State American Legion Convention, which was held in Cape Girardeau, and talked to individual post leadership about potentially sponsoring some efforts that are related to the state civic seal.
Okay, cool. And we're out of time. So, Jim, how do people become part of River Tree as a partner? Did they call? Is there an email or something?
Yes, they can call martin.jim429@gmail.com or text us at 573-513-6448.
Okay, and if you missed that, it'll be in the podcast. Jim Martin is the director and coordinator with the River Tree Faith and Commitment Partnership. Sounds like something we should have done a long time ago, and maybe our kids would strive harder to get these things under their belt, as used to be required, and now not so much. Jim, thank you.
Thank you, Fawn.
Bye-bye.